Imagine there is a fire pit in the center of this room. Fire in indigenous culture is a transformative agent of nature. So just imagine this fire pit and throw into the fire anything you absolutely hate about business. It can be anything you experienced or anything you heard, exploitation of resources, throw it into the fire. Now imagine the things you absolutely love about business. And when you see what is it that you love, release it like a balloon up into the air. I absolutely love the innovation of business. I love it, and I'm releasing it to the air like a balloon. I love the comfort it's enabling us. Joyful teamwork. The title of the session today is Spirit, Art, and Technology of Self-Aware Business. And the title, in a way, really says it all. There's a spirit, there's an essence, there's an art, and then there's technology in creating a self-aware business. One of the definitions, perhaps, of a self-aware business is the recognition that a business is a living organism within an interconnected ecosystem. Living organism within an interconnected ecosystem. Conscious business, the vision, the mission, the product, the services, the relationship, everything they do actually is here to bring the highest value for all systems. Highest value and highest thrivability. Thrivability is kind of a word that says, how can we make sure that everybody's thriving? Not only the top 2% or the top 5%, but really all the systems are thriving. How do we do that? This is a definition that the Conscious Business Center, which is an organization I founded in 2006, this is the definition we came up with. Conscious business is a self-aware business that embodies the interconnectedness of everything. People, planet, profit. Conscious business operates with the desire of making profit and allowing all the systems to thrive. What do you mean all the systems? The system of the body, of the mind, of the spirit, in individuals, communities, global cultures, and natural environment. That's a big list. You can attract the highest talent, the most brilliant, and the most productive when you have a vision that's higher than just making profit. So it's good for the people, it's good for the planet, and apparently it's good for the profit. Because think about it, if you have an option to buy from a company that does good for the environment, does good for the people, for the community, or a company that really hasn't quite arrived to that level of awareness, who would you prefer if they're pretty much compatible in their services? So we have a much higher market share that's coming now to conscious businesses, green businesses, socially responsible. What would you say are the important qualities of a conscious leader?
Self-care, and just the importance of taking care of one's body as the first place of an organism taking care of a group beyond that.
A conscious leader is aware of people, of course, and not just employees, but customers, suppliers, etc., and is looking for what really counts, what really matters, what's important to them. And that can be personally, it can be also from a business perspective. But what you see is a kind of listening, which is, as somebody joining us was saying, is so present that you feel like you're almost the only person in the room. Now, this is high-level listening, I must say, but I mean, when you're in that presence, it is extraordinary. It creates a sacred space.
It's a balance point that you're riding a bike in a sense of grace, but in awareness what's going on around you. And you're keeping that balance of all the internal systems, how you're feeling, how's your body feeling, what are the thoughts that are running in your head, how you're talking in your head about that person. Everything is coming from the earth. The earth is our mother. The earth is the provider for everything we have. Literally, everything I'm touching right now is coming from the earth. There's nothing I invented or nothing that we brought from somewhere else. The earth is providing us all of that. So what is our relationship with the motherhood? What is our relationship with our mother? Are we listening to what she's saying? One of the things that started in 2006, which is the Conscious Business Center. It's an organization that guides, trains, educates organizations and individuals how to build and sustain conscious businesses. That's all we do. We created a concept of what is conscious business. How do you take care of you, of your individual, the business, the world? And what are the practices and how do you actually do that? So we literally look at it very scientifically in a way. So how do you create an integral awakening? Personal, business, the world, how do you do that? It's actually an art. It's not just a machine that will come in and make us all aware and conscious. It's an art. And there's spirit there. There's an essence of spirit. So basically, we looked at 360 degrees of transformation. The transformation has to happen everywhere. One of the things that we looked at is if we want to have an awakening, how do we awaken the individual, the business, and the world? And what are the internal and external perspective of the awakening? What it says here, when a business becomes conscious, it takes care of everything, not only one element, not only the bottom line. We created like a maturity assessment, which actually can show you how in every area, how are you treating your people, health and wellness, the culture of the organization, the identity of the business, the relationship to all the stakeholders, the relationship to the planet. How can you rate yourself? Businesses also have an evolutionary path. In the past, we only needed to survive. We needed to create food, employment. But as businesses evolve, as they know how to create and manifest and materialize what they need, they go up. Then they want to be the dominating power in the market. You actually see organizations that all they want to be is of service. All the big non-profit, NGO, the UN. I mean, they only want to be of service. They want to serve the underserved, which is quite spectacular. The fifth level, I haven't seen yet organizations. Maybe actually there's a few organizations like Ken Wilber Integral Institute. It's mainly educational right now. All those educational visionary philosophers who are actually leading the way to a new evolution of who we are as humans, what we're here to do. What's the purpose? Why are we here? They are raising those questions and bringing them to the business, which is quite inspiring. There three key areas that are really, really important for a conscious business. The first thing is the awareness. The awareness has to expand from a me to us to everyone. Everyone matters. The second thing is what I already mentioned. It's a world-centric care. The level of contribution you can make when you're ignoring what's happening inside is very limited. You can only fly that far if you're not aware of your thoughts, your emotions, your body, your heart. What is your heart telling you? And find ways to actually integrate those and pay attention and heal. Healing is a very, very big, important part of becoming conscious planet. Now, soul print is really, really important. If my own soul print is not self-expressed, at the end of the day, I'm not happy.
It seems to me that soul print is it's an emergent quality. It's something that kind of comes up, moment to moment to moment, and just trying to be aware of and allow for that kind of unfolding